welcome to your sleep story. I'm so glad you're here tonight. Whatever this day was, however long it felt, however much it held, it is behind you now, completely behind you. You made it through, and that is everything. So let's begin. Before I take you anywhere tonight, I want to count you down from 10 to 1. And as I count, I want you to allow yourself to sink just a little deeper into wherever you are right now. Feel the weight of your body. Feel what is beneath you, holding you. And with each number, just let go a little more. 10. Allow your eyes to close. Gently, completely. There is nothing you need to see right now. 9. Feel your shoulders and let them drop as far as they want to go. 8. A slow breath in through the nose. 7. And all the way out. 6. Your hands. Feel them opening. Whatever you've been holding today, you can put it down now. 5. Your jaw is soft. Your face is soft. 4. Your legs are heavy, warm. 3. You're drifting, not asleep yet, but moving that way. 2. The day is behind you, completely and entirely behind you. 1. And now, tonight's sleep story, the relaxation. Before we go anywhere, I want to stay here with you for a moment. Just here, just now, because this moment, this exact moment right now, where you are lying in the quiet, deserves a little attention, a little kindness. Take a breath in for me, from the very bottom of the belly. Good, and let it go. And as you breathe out, I want you to imagine that everything you were carrying today, every worry, every unfinished thought, every heavy thing is just leaving with that breath, just drifting away. You don't have to solve anything tonight. You don't have to figure anything out. You don't have to be anything other than exactly what you are right now. A person who deserves rest. A person who deserves sleep. Because you do. You really do. Whatever happened today, whatever was hard, whatever felt heavy, you made it through. You are here. And that is enough. That is more than enough. You are safe. And you are here. Bring your awareness gently to your feet now. Just notice them and allow them to soften. The toes uncurling, the arches releasing. All the small held tension of the day simply letting go. Let that softness travel upward, through the calves, through the knees, the thighs. All of it warm, all of it heavy, all of it resting now. Your lower back, your hips. Allow yourself to feel the surface beneath you taking your weight completely, fully. You don't have to hold yourself up anymore. The earth has you. The stone has you. The belly soft. The chest soft. The heart beating steadily as it always has, as it always will. Your shoulders dropping, your arms heavy and warm, your hands open and still, the neck long and loose, and your face, let the jaw go. Let the forehead smooth. Let the eyes be completely still behind their lids. There you are, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, completely soft, completely warm, completely at rest. You've done beautifully. Now, let me take you somewhere the village lanes are narrow, and the herbs are hanging from the rafters, and the jars are on the shelves in their rows, and the apothecary has been here longer than anyone can precisely remember. Come with me. The village, old, genuinely old, the kind of old that is not performed, not heritage site old, simply old, the village that grew up around a river crossing, or a mill, or a market that was held here once a year, and then every week, and then became the reason the village existed. The houses, stone and timber, the houses that lean slightly toward the street, the upper floors overhanging the lower, the way medieval buildings lean, not from instability, from the way they were built, the upper floors projecting outward, the street narrow, the buildings close, the sky above the lane, a thin strip, the cobblestones of the main lane, worn smooth by centuries of feet, the stone polished by passage, polished by the rain, by the cartwheels, by every person who ever walked this lane, still here, still underfoot, the same stones, walking on the lane. You turn from the main street into the lane that is narrower than the main street, that is older, that remembers more, the lane that the main street cannot match for age, the lane where the buildings have been here since the 15th century, some of them longer, the timber framing visible, the dark beams, the white plaster between them, the buildings that have survived fires, floods, wars, neglect, and still here, the lane, very quiet, at this hour, evening, the shops closed, the people gone in, the lane returned to itself, the lane at its most honest, at this hour, when no one is performing the lane simply being what it is, old, stone, still, and at the end of it, the apothecary, the shop, a door, low, very low, you must duck to enter. The buildings here were built for people of a different time, when the average height was less, when the doorway did not need to accommodate your height. You duck, you enter, the smell, it finds you before your eyes adjust, before you can see what is in the shop. The smell finds you and tells you everything. The smell, the apothecary smell, the smell that is specific to this kind of shop, this kind of work. Herbs, dried herbs, the lavender, the rosemary, the chamomile, the valerian, the elderflower, the lemon balm, all of them hanging from the rafters, or in jars, or in bundles on the shelves, all of them releasing into the shop air the herb smell, but more complex than Helen's herb garden at 3 in the morning, more varied, more accumulated, the smell of many herbs together, the interactions between them, the combined release of the oils and the terpenes and the alkaloids, The shop smell that has been in this room for as long as the shop has been here, that is in the walls, in the floor, in the beams, the accumulated smell of centuries of herbs and something else, something older, the smell beneath the herbs, the deep bass note, old wood, old stone, old time, the smell of a room that has been used for the same purpose for a very long time. The jars on the shelves, the jars, glass jars, dark glass, the amber and the cobalt and the dark green, the colors that protect what is inside from the light that degrades, the light that changes. The apothecary has always known this. The dark glass, protecting the contents, preserving the jars in their rows, each one labeled, the labels in a careful hand, the handwriting of someone who understands that accuracy matters, that the name on the jar is not decorative, that the name on the jar is the thing, is the knowledge, is what distinguishes this jar from every other jar. Valeriana officinalis, the plant and its Latin name, both present on every label, the jars in their rows, the knowledge in the jars. Isabel, her name is Isabel. She is 58 years old. She has been the apothecary here for 24 years. Before her, her teacher. Before her teacher, her teacher's teacher. The line going back. In this shop, in this building, in this lane, not unbroken. There were times the shop was closed, was other things, was not an apothecary, but the tradition went underground. The knowledge went somewhere, into the women of the village, into their gardens, into their kitchens, into the remedies they made at home. And when the shop opened again, the knowledge came back, as it always comes back. The herb knowledge, the healing knowledge, the knowledge that has been in this lane, in one form or another, for as long as the lane has been here. Isabel is its present keeper. What Isabel does, she makes things. That is what an apothecary does. She makes tinctures, the alcohol extractions of the herbs, the tincture of valerian, the tincture of passion flower, the tincture of hawthorn, the herbs steeped in alcohol for weeks, their active compounds extracting into the liquid becoming the medicine. She makes teas, the dried herb blends, the chamomile and the lemon balm for sleep, the elderflower and the peppermint for the cold, the nettle and the dandelion for the body that needs clearing. She makes salves, the beeswax and the oils and the herb infusions, combined, warmed, poured, set, the salve in its little pot, for the skin, for the aching muscle, for the winter hands. She makes all day. The making is the work, the mortar on the workbench, the mortar and pestle, old, stone, not ceramic, stone, the mortar that has been on this bench for as long as Isabel has been here, perhaps longer. She does not know. She found it here. She uses it. It is the most used tool in the shop. The grinding, the reduction of the dried herb to the powder, the preparation requires. The mortar doing what mortars do, what they have done for as long as there have been mortars. 5,000 years of this tool in apothecary shops, in kitchens, in temples, the same basic object. The bowl, the pestle, the grinding, the plant becoming smaller, more available, more present, the grinding releasing, the smell always rising. When the mortar is used, the smell of the crushed herb, more present than the dried herb, more itself. Isabel grinds, the smell rises, the herb more itself, the plants, the living plants, in the window, on the sill, the plants that are not dried, not yet, still alive, still growing, in their pots, the aloe, the rosemary, the lemon thyme, the St. John's wort, the plants that Isabel tends, that she harvests from when she needs them fresh, the difference between fresh and dried, the difference that matters for certain preparations, the fresh plant giving more of certain compounds, the dried plant concentrating others. Isabel knows which preparation requires which. The fresh leaf for the wound, the dried root for the tincture, the fresh flower for the tea, the dried berry for the syrup, the knowledge of when to use what, the living and the preserved, both necessary, both in the shop. The customers, the people who come, they come for many reasons. Some come because they have always come. The family that has been bringing its ailments to this shop for 3 generations. The grandmother who came, the mother who came, now the daughter, the same ailments sometimes, the same remedies, the knowledge of the family in the shop, the knowledge of the shop in the family. Some come because nothing else helped. The modern medicine, the hospital, the prescription, and then here, as a last resort or as a parallel path, seeking what the herbs offer, what the slow old knowledge offers, that the fast new knowledge sometimes does not. Some come because they want to know. They want to understand what is in the garden, what is in the field, what the plants do. Isabel welcomes all of them. She answers the questions. She does not claim more than she knows. She does not claim less. The books on the shelf above the workbench, the books, old books, the herbals, the apothecary's reference library, Culpeper, the 17th century herbalist, whose writing is still useful, still consulted, still on this shelf. The complete herbal, 350 years old, still here, still correct, in many things, the herbs that Culpeper described, in the same lanes, in the same fields, doing the same things. 350 years later, the plants, not knowing the time has passed, doing what they have always done. The books still write, and the older books, the copies of the copies, the herbal knowledge that goes back further than print. That was in manuscripts. That was in the oral tradition before the manuscripts. The knowledge that Isabel has inherited. The book knowledge and the hand knowledge. Both. The evening preparation. After the shop closes. This is when Isabel does the quiet work. The work that the day's customers interrupt. The grinding, the straining, the bottling, the labeling, the careful work. At the end of the day, the shop quiet, the lane quiet, the evening, she lights the lamp on the workbench, the pool of light, the bench in the light, the jars around it, the herbs. She works, slowly, not quickly, the work that cannot be hurried, that the herbs do not allow to be hurried. The herb knows when it is ready, not Isabel. She waits, she watches, she works, in the lamplight, the lane dark outside, the shop warm, the smell, always the smell. What Isabel knows. She knows the plants, all the plants of this region, by sight, by smell, by touch. She knows the plant before it flowers, by its leaf, by its stem, the way the leaf attaches to the stem, the way the stem cross-section looks, square or round, the square stem, the mince, always the mince. She knows the plant in all its seasons, the spring plant, the flowering plant, the fruiting plant, the dormant plant, all of them the same plant, all of them different. She knows what each season gives. The spring leaf, more delicate, more volatile. The summer flower, the peak. The autumn berry and seed. The winter root, the root that is strongest in winter, when the plant has pulled everything down, into itself, into the ground, the root that holds the whole summer, the root she digs in November, and dries, and grinds, the winter root, the most potent part. She knows this, in her hands, in 24 years of knowing. The sleep tea, on the counter, a small packet, tied with string. The sleep tea, the blend that Isabel makes, that people come back for. The chamomile, the passion flower, the lemon balm, the valerian root, just a small amount, the lavender, just a little, the blend that she has been refining for 24 years, that she has been giving to the people of this village and the surrounding countryside who cannot sleep, who lie awake, who need what the herbs offer, what the pharmaceutical industry cannot quite replicate, the particular combination, the gentle action, the absence of side effects, the smell of the blend itself, before it is even brewed, calming, simply from being near it, the smell saying, rest is coming, the body responding, before a single cup is drunk, the smell alone, working, the window box, outside the shop, the window box, the flowers, the herbs in flower, the lavender, the hyssop, the pot marigold, the calendula, the plants that flower in summer, still flowering in early autumn, the last of the season's flowers, giving the last of what they have to give. The marigold, the most persistent, still opening its orange head, still giving its petals to the passing hands. The petals that are medicine, that are also beauty, that are both. The apothecary, understanding this, that the beautiful and the medicinal are often the same, that the plant does not distinguish. The plant simply gives what it has. To the bee, to the butterfly, to the human hand, to the mortar, to the jar, to the teacup, all the same, all receiving what the plant gives. Growing still, the shop is around you, the jars on the shelves, the herbs on the rafters, the mortar on the bench, the lamp in the pool of light, Isabel at the workbench, working quietly after the customers have gone, after the lane has gone quiet, the smell still rising as it always rises, the herbs giving, even now, even in the evening, even when no one asks. If thoughts are arriving, and they probably are, because that is what minds do, they are not staying long. The herbs take them, the chamomile, the valerian, the lemon balm, the plants that have been tended in this lane for centuries, for the purpose of helping minds like yours that will not rest. The thoughts come, you notice them, the herbs receive them, the ancient plant knowledge doing what it has always done, calming without effort, simply by being what it is. You don't need to hold any of them, just the shop, just the herb smell, just the jars in their rows, just Isabel in her lamplight, the mortar, the knowledge in her hands. Peace lives in this shop, in the jars and the herbs, and the sleep tea on the counter, and Isabel's 24 years of knowing what the plants give. Tonight it is yours. Good night. You are doing so beautifully. The day is done. You came down the lane tonight, the cobblestones worn by centuries of feet, the low door, the smell finding you before your eyes adjusted, the lavender and the valerian and the chamomile and the deep old wood beneath them all. Isabel at her bench, the jars in their rows, the mortar on its bench, the sleep tea in its small packet on the counter. The shop received you, as apothecary shops have received people, for as long as people have needed what the plants offer, with the herb smell, and the quiet knowledge, and the particular, ancient, completely reliable presence of a place where healing is done. Carry it with you on the nights when sleep will not come. The nights when the mind will not quiet, remember the sleep tea. Remember the chamomile and the passion flower and the valerian and the lemon balm. Remember that the herbs have been helping people sleep for thousands of years, long before the pharmaceutical industry, long before the modern world. The plants knew. They have always known. They are here. You know the way here now. But tonight, you are already here. The herbs are around you. The smell is in the air. The jars are in their rows. Sleep now, deeply, completely. You deserve every herb-scented, stone-old, jar-lined, lamplit, apothecary quiet moment of this rest. Every single one. Good night. Sleep well. The shop through the night. The herbs at night. The herbs hanging from the rafters. In the dark. Drying. Still drying. Or dried. Dried long ago. But releasing. Even now. The dried herb releases. Even months after drying. The volatile oils. Very slowly escaping from the dried plant into the air. The shop smell, never going away, never exhausted. The herbs releasing through the night. The shop air saturated with their presence, with their chemistry, the sleep chemistry, the calming chemistry, the chemistry that has been in this room for as long as the herbs have been here. The air in this room, working all night on whoever breathes it. The tincture jars in the back of the shop, behind the counter. The tinctures in their dark glass. The valerian tincture, the passion flower, the hawthorn, the elderberry, all of them macerating. The herbs in the alcohol, the compounds extracting. Slowly, week by week, the tinctures that are ready, and the ones that are not yet, the ones that have been in the jar for 3 weeks, need 3 more, the ones that are ready, that Isabel will strain tomorrow, or the day after. She knows when they are ready, not by the calendar, by the color, by the smell, by what her hands tell her when she holds the jar, the knowing in her hands, the tinctures working in the dark, as the cheese worked in Armand's cave, as the wine worked in Roberto's barrels. The transformation continuing without supervision, simply continuing, because this is what is happening. The medieval lane at night. The lane at night. The cobblestones. The darkness between the buildings. The strip of sky above. Stars on a clear night. The stars visible from the lane. The narrow sky still showing them. The same stars that were above this lane when the buildings were new in the 15th century. The same stars above the same lane. The same cobblestones. The same strip of sky. The centuries not visible. From here, looking up, only the stars, unchanged, the stars above the medieval lane, the same stars above Yashida's temple, above Elinar's observatory dome, above Elias' alpine valley, the same stars, everywhere, always, the knowledge before Isabel, the knowledge that Isabel inherited, the herb knowledge. Where did it come from? Before her teacher, before her teacher's teacher. The knowledge went further back. The medieval apothecary, the same lane, perhaps the same building, making what Isabel makes, with the same herbs, in the same mortar, more or less, the same basic tools, the same basic knowledge. And before the medieval apothecary, the monastery, the monks who kept the herb gardens, who kept the knowledge, during the centuries when it might have been lost, and before the monks, the women of the villages, the wise women, the herb women, the women whose names are not in the records, whose knowledge is in the plants, in the mortar, in Isabel's hands. Still, the chain of knowing, unbroken, despite the silences, despite the interruptions. Still here, in this shop, in this lane, valerian and sleep, the Valeriana officinalis, the most famous of the sleep herbs, the herb that the Greeks used, that the Romans used, that the medieval monasteries grew, that Isabel uses, the valerian root, its smell not pleasant, the smell that cats are attracted to, the musk and the old earth of it, the smell that says, this is strong, this is not subtle, the valerian that works on the GABA receptors, the receptors that regulate the calm, the sleep, the rest, the valerian doing what it has always done, without knowing it does it, the plant not knowing, the plant simply being valerian, having the compounds it has, the compounds that the human body responds to, that have been helping humans sleep for 2,000 years, at least, perhaps longer, the valerian in Isabel's jar, and the sleep tea in the cup at bedtime, working as it has always worked, the ancient thing, still working, what has not changed. In the Apothecary, the list of what has not changed is longer than the list of what has. The herbs, the same species, the same compounds, the same effects on the human body, the same receptors, the same nervous system, the same need for sleep, the same need for calming, the mortar, the same basic tool, the same grinding, the same release of the smell when the herb is crushed, the knowledge in the hands, in the nose, in the eye that reads the plant, the knowing that passes person to person in the demonstration, in the practice, in the years of being in a shop like this, being shown, showing, the same, the jars, larger now, more precisely made, but the same function, the dark glass, protecting, the label, knobbing, the same, Isabel's dream. She dreams of the garden, often the garden behind the shop, where she grows what she needs. In her sleep she is in the garden. It is always summer in the dream, always the peak of the garden, the lavender in full flower, the chamomile white, the calendula orange, the lemon balm filling the path, the mint everywhere. She walks through it, the smells rising. She bends, she touches the leaves, she smells her fingers, the lemon balm, the rosemary, the thyme, the garden giving, in the dream, as in the waking, the garden, her garden, the garden that feeds the shop, that feeds the jars, that feeds the people, that has always fed the people, in one form or another, since this lane was built, since this soil was first turned, since the first herb was planted. Here, in this garden, behind this shop, in this lane, the morning opening. She opens at 8. The door, the low door, the lane beginning its day. The first customer, often the same customer, Mrs. Roberts, every Thursday at 8:15, her sleep tea running out. She is very precise. The tin runs out. She comes. She buys another month's worth. She goes. The transaction, brief, familiar, the same transaction. For 12 years, Mrs. Roberts, the sleep tea, every Thursday. Isabel has the packet ready, waiting on the counter before Mrs. Roberts arrives. She knows, as Dot knew who was coming to the post office, as Pema knew what the trekkers needed, the knowing of the person who stays in a place long enough to know, the knowledge of the long attention, the knowledge that is simply being here and watching and receiving what the day brings. Extra, the shop is dark. The jars are in their rows. The herbs are on the rafters, still releasing. The mortar is on the bench. The tinctures are macerating. In the dark, the sleep tea is on the counter, waiting. Isabel is asleep. In the room above the shop, the herbs in the air, all the way up, the smell working as it always works on whoever breathes it. The lane is outside, the cobblestones worn, the stars above, the strip of sky between the buildings, and you are sleeping deeply, completely, peacefully in the apothecary shop in the medieval lane. The herb smell, the valerian, the chamomile, the lemon balm, all of them working for you as they have always worked, for as long as there have been people who needed what the plants give. This is exactly where you should be. This is exactly what you deserve. Every herb-scented, stone-old, jar-lined, lamplit, apothecary quiet moment. Every single one. You are safe. You are held. You are at peace. Good night, dear friend. Sleep well. Sleep deeply. Good night, and